Hey, I'm Adam.
I'm Bryan.
Back with another episode of Buds and Suds.
Wow, we have got one awesome looking beer here. We've been dying to try this one. This is Treehouse Good Morning, and it has IBU of 65 and alcohol is 8.4%. And so apparently this is double shot base beer with what?
Yeah, it said the description said it was a project began as Imperial Double Shot, which we haven't had that yet, but hopefully we will get some.
Yes.
Matured into a distinct beer, brewed with Maxwell Road Maple Grade A Dark Amber Maple Syrup. So basically we're talking about a maple syrup coffee stout.
That sounds awesome.
And currently this beer is #1 on Beer Advocate.
Wow.
So, you know, if the hype, we'll see if the hype's worth it. But it's it has moved quickly up the charts. We were lucky enough to get a bottle. Want to thank Zach for sending this one, and I can't wait to try it.
Oh yeah, that looks great.
All right, just
that's so black.
Pitch black.
Pitch black. Yeah, just a little bit of a tan head,
yeah.
Just slightly. Was it a little more of a head when you poured it?
Not much.
Okay.
Not much at all. Oh man.
I smell coffee right off the front.
Boom, coffee.
I don't get much cocoa or vanilla. Do you?
No, I don't think this is barrel aged.
I don't really get the maple. Do you? It's not on the
So much coffee. It is a robust coffee aroma, so Absolutely. It may be masking it a little bit, but.
And that's okay. If this is supposed to start as a double imperial.
And maybe if you could actually smell the maple, it might be too much. So.
Yeah. But is there really ever too much maple?
Cheers.
Cheers. Wow. That is phenomenal.
Right on the front of the tongue, I get the maple syrup sweetness.
So I get sweetness, but I go straight into vanilla and cocoa, and then I kind of feel like the maple's a little, like the third flavor to me.
I really get, that's the first thing I get. I get a syrupy sweetness. And then as it travels back my tongue, I'm getting the coffee. But the sweetness is going with it. It's so well blended that the sweetness just kind of accompanies the coffee all the way to the back. And it's just a very well balanced beer. Not overly sweet, not overly coffee bitter.
No, not at all.
Very well blended.
Yeah, the roasted malt, I mean, it's perfectly blended. You couldn't ask for a better blended beer. Wow.
But yeah, that sweetness, it's so well done. I mean,
it's not super sweet like barley wine would be. It's just a little hint of sweetness, just enough to counterbalance that really strong coffee roasted malt.
It would be like just taking a big bite of a pancake and then a swig of coffee at the same time.
With a little vanilla and cocoa at the same time. And I don't know if they added vanilla and cocoa, but boy, it just tastes like it's all in there.
The more I get, the more vanilla
blended.
I'm getting with the syrup, the syrupy sweetness, some of those vanilla flavors. Almost dessert, cake, icing, all those good, sweet, good flavors. I'm getting all that.
Now you've had CBS, which I have not had. Can you remember how close it is to this?
It was before I was getting really into craft beer, and I just remember thinking, really good beer, really sweet. I just thought it was really sweet. I had it side by side with KBS on tap, and I thought the KBS, I enjoyed it more just because it didn't have that overwhelming sweet flavor. Now again, my palates may have changed by now. I know CBS is highly rated, but in my memory, at least, this is better balanced than that was.
The balance is just, I'm amazed. Sometimes you have a coffee stout and the coffee is just in your face, and sometimes it's just, you can barely taste the coffee, but this is just perfect.
Yeah,
I couldn't ask for a better beer.
No.
I mean, this is...
As far as the mouthfeel, it's not that thick of a beer.
I would agree. I was just going to say that, for a stout, sometimes you feel like chewing on the beer, and it's kind of in between. Not quite a porter, obviously, but it's not quite as thick as some of the imperial stouts we've had.
And no booziness to this. I mean, 8.4. I'm surprised it's so low, just because usually with big stouts you give double-digit ABVs, but you don't taste any of that, and maybe that goes along with the thin quality of the beer. Not necessarily a negative thing about it.
Not at all. Like we said, it's not so thin that it tastes like a porter. It's definitely a stout, but it's not chewy like some that we've had. But it's good. This is well worth it. Phenomenal.
Yeah. So ratings?
It's 5.
It's a 5. It's definitely a 5. Yeah. This is get your hands on this beer. Yeah. Just do what it takes.
Spend extra. if you traded half your cellar for this, depending on the size of your cellar, you would not be disappointed at all.
No, it's definitely worth trying. Yeah, I'd love to drink more of this. Anything else?
No.
As always, if you can't have the beer you love the beer you have. Thanks.